We're over at the Tolomatic booth, and they've been busy. They got a lot of stuff going on. And then Ryan Clemson. Ryan, you've been there for quite a while, right?
About 15 years.
15 years.
Yeah.
You know what's going on then, right?
A little bit.
Okay, cool. So you're going to show me some of the new things going on?
Yes, certainly can.
And so anyway, I'm going to give you the mic. I'm going to ask you some questions, right?
Certainly.
But show me some of the new things.
Okay.
Right?
So the latest and greatest from Tolomatic is the IMA stainless, and it's designed to meet a lot of the hygienic food applications in food processing, manufacturing, and also the beverage market, where it's a full 316 stainless product, IP69K sealed, with all the hygienic features from the rounded fasteners to the rounded joints to the smooth facets, so that it minimizes bacteria growth and promotes a hygienic machine design.
So IMA, integrated motor design.
Correct.
And so you don't see a motor hanging off the backside. It's all integrated.
Yes,
so
thank
that's
you.
Pretty unique, right?
Yes, very much. So instead of having to put the motor on with a motor mount and couplers, that can create ingress points, that can create failure points. It also minimizes overall machine rigidity and mechanical stiffness. So that gets a smaller, compact footprint. It gives you a very good overall performance of the system.
Really high force, and it's just really a clean looking package.
It's a great package. The other thing that's kind of unique with this is the fact that you can see there's only one wire coming out of it.
Yep.
And so we're one of the very few manufacturers that are doing single connector integrated actuators with the Hyperface DSL.
If you guys want really, really fast actuators, you might want to take a look at the LZT. And you call it the lizard, right?
Lizard tongue, yes.
Lizard
because
tongue,
it
so
flicks
really
like a lizard.
Really fast. So anyway, I'm going to have Ryan talk a little bit about that new actuator and maybe some different applications they're using it in.
Yep, thank you, Dan.
You bet.
So it's a bit of a unique solution in the fact that it's not a screw, it's not a linear motor, it's actually a belt drive. And so this was one that we had made for a very unique application for servo nut placing in welding applications, primarily for the auto industry. And so we've named kind of this whole solution with the ACS motor from Tolomatic with the LZT as our servo place solution. And we've got several of the car manufacturers that have them on test. We've actually been added to the spec book by one of the main big three car manufacturers, so we're continuing to pursue that. But as you can see, it's very, very fast, it's very, very accurate, and allows you to do some pretty unique things without having to go down the path of using a traditional screw or linear motor to try to get a rod-style solution to go very, very fast. And we're talking like 200 inches a second, so extremely quick.
It is.
And again, that's you're getting those kind of speeds with a very low voltage, very low horsepower motor. Those are running off of 48 volts, and I think they're only pulling about 3-4 amps a ton. Okay,
all right. So we're just talking about how much elephants weigh. Okay, we're going to talk about high forces, and this thing could lift multiple elephants. And so we're going to talk a little bit about the extreme force actuators that Tolomatic has been putting out. Go ahead, Ryan.
Thank you. So this is what we call our RSX, as Dan mentioned, our extreme force actuator, and they're primarily they're exclusively a roller screw actuator, which if you see over here, Tolomatic manufactures all of our roller screws for use in our products across the board. And so these are primarily to be hydraulic replacement or hydraulic class cylinders, where a guy's been using a power unit for a long time. They want a little bit better performance, a little bit better controllability, minimize maintenance, and so these are going to go ahead and replace those. And so we've got 3 sizes right now. 2 are released. Our RSX 80. This is our RSX 96. The 80 goes up to about 20,000 pounds. The 96 will do 30,000 pounds, and then 40,000 pounds in a press variant. And then around Q2 of this year, we're going to release the 128. Which is going to be a 50,000 pound actuator, upwards of 60,000 pounds in the press version. And these will have strokes that'll do anywhere from about 12 to 24 inches of travel. Again, primarily to replace hydraulic cylinders in metal forming, stamping, and high force applications, even like the timber industry.
That's impressive.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.